washing coat on. I'm doing surgeries on his body. It been so long. They been saying they gon' pop my noggin, run up on me. Then I caught from this label. Can I stop? Yeah. Hey, listen. I seen NLE Chopper, and I fuck with NLE Chopper. No disrespect to that young man. When you say, yo, me and Gunna had the hardest albums, dropped the hardest albums. Number one, nigga Abel Tesfaye. I don't even know how to say that nigga last name. I think Tesfaye is one of the niggas in the new edition. But anyways, and my nigga YB. By the way, if you have not heard of a nigga called Rich Boy Troy, check that nigga out. That nigga has one of the hardest Super Grammy freestyles I've heard. Super Gremlin, my bad. Freestyles I ever heard. That nigga is dope. I'm gonna put the link to that song in the comments. The description down below. You'll go check that shit. By the way, check out my shit as well. But like, check that nigga shit out. That nigga dope as hell. I fuck with that nigga. But anyway, besides all that, I'll fuck with a couple songs now. Well, YB shit might be harder. But anyways, hey, enough of this tribalism, who better, who this, YB better, NLE better. Stop all this shit. We need to talk about this thing right now. So anyways, what's happening? It's K.A. We back in this thing. K so good they sleep with a cut up a turn on the turn. Hey, we here. Now Youngboy got some thoughts on this. So Youngboy basically been saying that the industry has tried to blackball him. Also, his lookalike NCAA and was apparently got shot or died or whatever. Hold on, let me see. Found dead. I don't know who that man is. Lil Peanut, known for his uncanny resemblance to NBA Youngboy, passes away at 21. Now, my condolences to that young man. But what is with this lookalike shit? We got the Drake lookalike who performing Drake songs. He getting bags for hostings. We got this nigga. Like, what the fuck going on with all this bullshit? You hear me? Motherfuckers a little bit too hot out here. Now, I'd steal that from my nigga. Hey, Black God, I'm joking now. But in all seriousness, like, what's going on with all these lookalikes? Like, I don't understand. Is this a new thing? I'm gonna see a Gucci lookalike. We've been saying Gucci and Kodak Black is clones. So now we gonna see, like, a nigga, like, yo, I'm the real Gucci man. You gonna see a nigga with a lean gut. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is we on now? But anyways, besides all that, let's get to the real important story. But RIP that young man. I ain't here to disrespect him. I ain't here to make jokes on him. RIP that young man. I didn't want to hear about that. I personally found out about you because of that story, but hey, it is what it is. Sorry about it. God damn it. Now, we got NBA Youngboy calls out his label for blackballing him. Now, I never heard of a label trying to blackball their own artist. So this way it gets interesting. Now, if you don't know, NBA Youngboy dropped, what's the album called? Colors. The mixtape, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He calls it a mixtape, his project album, whatever the fuck. And basically, it was on the charts for 2 weeks or whatever, and then the labels took it off or whatever the fuck, in his reasoning. And he's saying, no fuck with these niggas, fucking Atlantic, blah, blah, blah. But we just gonna read exactly what he said verbatim and get into this thing. So, NBA Youngboy, oh, like, subscribe, every boy, I help you, boy, girl. It's so late in the fucking video, but NBA Youngboy called out Atlantic for blackballing him. NBA Youngboy slammed his label, Atlantic Records, for blackballing him in a post on his YouTube community page. This week, NBA Youngboy Never Broke Again, was upset that his new album, or mixtape Colors, was taken off the charts. Why blackball me? I'm a good guy, he captioned the post. He continued to screenshot the text. I was going #1 2 weeks straight with a mixtape, so they took it down off the charts. I don't give a F. You still can't stop me. Don't sign to Atlantic if you artists, they not gonna support you, especially if you live a certain way, he added. I mean, hey, listen, this nigga said he want smoke with anybody, he gonna have smoke with anybody. You know the label cannot stop it. Hey, you must not want your fucking life because you speaking like you bout it. Yeah, hey, man, I'm just saying the quotables now. Anyways, Youngboy has engaged in disputes with his label in the past. Back in December, the Baton Rouge rapper compared recording contracts to slavery while appearing on DJ Academic's podcast author. It kind of is, in a sense. I have to clear my throat. I get what he's saying about it. We're going to break it down. Anyways, this is a quote from, I think as you learn how badly you've been taken advantage of, Youngboy said at the time. I never got paid for YouTube a day in my life. N-words make all the money off my YouTube, then give me a small percentage of that ish. All that ish slavery or something. But you know, that's what we sign up for in this business. I'm gonna break this shit down. Man, check out Youngboy's post. Now DJ Academics posted it to this page. Now this was, Youngboy said this shit. Especially, he just captioned it top. You know, he also had a little cute family picture with the latest girl he got pregnant, Jocelyn Michelle, who's bad too. I don't know where the fuck you find these bad bitches, but we ain't even here for that. Youngboy's been having a week. First of all, the house get raided and shit, and now we got this shit to talk about. Now, let me break down my thing real quick. Now, it is a slavery deal in a sense. Listen, you young nigga, you on the block, shooting at ops, running from cops, shit happening, your homies dying, you trying to make it out this way, you start rapping. You get the attention of the label. Of course they're going to sign you. Now, your first deal ain't going to be the best because you don't know. You're just trying to get the money, move yourself and your mama, whoever, your closest family, bring some of your partners along out their situation, right? That's when you got to go hustle, you got to go build. Now, Youngboy, at this point, he's the king of fucking YouTube, whatever. We heard the story that, like, they try to give him $10 million for how many albums, but he's like, yo, fuck the million, you could keep that. I just want a couple of my albums I already gave y'all back, or the chance to buy them back, or whatever he said. And the label like, excuse me, why? Like, because they know this nigga turning up, and they want to keep all of that for yourself. See, this is the thing, right? And this is the thing people don't understand. So the label fronts you some money in a sense. And I was listening to Never Recover when Lil Baby said these niggas ain't rich for you for real. They fronted. He basically talked about the whole music industry, majority of them. Basically, what happens? You sign the deal, they give you an advance. Just because you signed the deal, they're going to give you a little advance. Make sure you move your family on, make sure y'all scrape, cop a crib, whatever the fuck. Anyways, you get that. Then, you start working on the album. They give you some money to work on the album. So that's for go clear samples, go pay whoever you want for the feature, pay the engineer, blah, blah, blah. So then you go work on this shit. Then when you come back, then they give you the other half. Yeah, it's like when you go, when they do shows, and it's like, yo, they give you some money up front, and then when you go and when you get there, they give you the back end. It's basically like that. So then once that happens, but this is the thing. So the label spend like $1 million, let's say. So they gotta recoup before you start getting percentages of this shit. Once they recoup, then you get your little royalties, you know what I'm saying? Your little thing, your little percentage. Now, depending on the contract you sign, that's when your percentage, so maybe your 12%, whatever the fuck. Some of these niggas in 360. It's just very complicated. It depends on the artist. Some artists have partnerships, 50-50. And then you got like a Jay-Z who, I don't know, this nigga bought back some of his albums. So like, there's different levels to this shit. Now, so when he says it's like a slavery deal, in a sense it kind of is. Because until the master get paid, you ain't get nothing. At least you get something. Back then, nigga, they was beating them motherfuckers. Well, actually, gotta sleep shit. But anyways, do you feel like, see, again, but this is the thing. So, Tory, in a sense, has been blackballed. 6ix9ine has been blackballed, and now, in a sense, Youngboy's being blackballed. Now, I don't think it's going to affect Youngboy that much because he does have YouTube. He is not even self-proclaimed. He was given the title King of YouTube, right? So, I feel like he might be in a better off position than a Tory Lanez or a 6ix9ine, but still, it is shocking that they took his album off the charts. Again, it's going crazy. But, like, is he really blackballed just because he beefing with Durkin now? Because, like, what did he really do? You could say the label's upset at him, but what did he really do? I've seen Youngboy beef with Fredo back, all these niggas. He ain't give a fuck. But now this nigga, maybe because he on house arrest or what, I don't know. The feds really listening, I don't know. But hey, we'll see what happens. Now, is this the first time an artist has complained about the record label? No. But it is what it is. But even Youngboy said, hey, this is what we get when we sign up for this business. So he accepts it. So he's not even really complaining. But hey, we'll see what the fuck happened with this story. I don't know what to say at this point. Hey. We'll see. But yeah, hey man, go check out that shit hard. Go check that shit. Even though if it is not on the charts, bro, that Youngboy tape hard. If you a Youngboy fan, you gonna like it. You know. But anyways, let's just see what the fuck happened with this situation. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be alright though. I feel like, yeah, because the label still doesn't want to release him because they know he's a fucking making the money. So it is what it is. Anyways, we'll see what the fuck happens with this situation. What do you feel about it? Put your comments down below. Check out the links in the description, especially for that Rich Boy Troy Super Gremlin video. They say, hey, you kind of sound like YB. I didn't even know the little nigga from Baton Rouge, but that nigga dope. Check that nigga out more. But anyways, besides all that, it's been K.A. And I'm off of this thing, you know, the black TJ date while I'm a little bit at the practice. I be mumbling shit. But yeah, my name ring bells like Quasimodo, so hit like and subscribe if you want to hear a little bit more though. Shalom Zone, peace out, Eljagan. Aye.